Hi there, my name is Saad. I'm an international medical graduate currently working in the UK's NHS as a junior doctor. Many doctors who newly start in the NHS, especially international medical graduates, often find it hard to get used to workplaces which are oftentimes very different to workplaces that they're used to working in. I can speak from experience here that when you initially first start in the UK, in the NHS, you have so many questions. You have questions about how the system works, you have questions about how the life outside of work works, how the rent works, how the shopping works, what are the things to do, what people to meet. There are loads and loads of questions when you first start in the NHS. But the problem is there might not be enough people for you to ask these questions from, especially as a new doctor starting here. I discovered this group when I first got my license to practice medicine in the UK. This group was made initially by international medical graduates themselves, and over time it has become a community of like-minded individuals who come together to help each other and support each other and answer the questions that might be in the minds of all of the group members. It also certainly helps that many of the questions that have already been answered stay on this Facebook group, and it serves as a catalog of answered questions for anybody to get access to, even beyond years and years after that the questions have already been answered. So let me now show you quickly what the group looks like on Facebook so that you can also request to join this group. Keep in mind you do need your GMC registration number, but that is kept as a form of security measure to enter this group. So here you can see the group. It's called the International Medical Graduates in the UK group. It has around 137,000 members and very active. And once you go through this group, you can see that there are so many posts, so many questions which have been answered. Another really nice feature is that you can also ask questions anonymously. So let's say that there is a question that you want to ask, but you do not want to reveal your identity as part of asking that question, for whatever reason that might be. You can also ask these questions anonymously. I've often seen these days so many questions are being asked anonymously, and oftentimes I think, well, this question did not require someone to be anonymous, but to each their own. So it's a good feature in place to keep your privacy and security in mind as well. And that is all for this video. I highly recommend, if you're an international medical graduate coming to the UK, to join this group right after you get your license to practice. And make sure that if you get any sort of benefit out of this group, make sure to also give back to the community and also answer questions that you find on the group. Oftentimes you will realize that you have been through things, or you have achieved things that might seem trivial to you, but to another doctor in the group or to another member of the group, that might be something very useful. So make sure that if you find any sort of question that you think you can answer, you should answer that question and give back to the community that you benefit from. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.